Hey, good morning. Actually, I wanted to do a Facebook Live, but Wi-Fi stopped working. But hey, I got up around 5:30. Beautiful here. The sun comes up right at that time. I'm now on the beach, and today's the day that we are going home. Or that is the question: is it home? Because what this trip did for us is that we actually found a new home, and that is actually really special. I was thinking, I was here on the beach. I would just want to show you over there. You see the sunlight coming over the mountain, and actually there. I mean, I don't know what kind of house that is, but that is freaking awesome. That's on top of a hill, so you have a view of the ocean. We also have the sunrise at the other side of the mountain. So I've traveled roughly 38 to 40 countries. Maybe I'm forgetting some, I don't know. But I've seen around 40 countries in my life. I traveled for a long time with Muriel. I traveled for a long time by myself. And none of those countries, I love them. Most of them, I love them, or not particularly, or you know, it's interesting to see. Countries like that. Been to Thailand many times, but I never had this feeling of, hey, this is a place that I want to live. I never had that. And it is interesting. Both me and Muriel landed in Costa Rica, and I think we didn't say it for 3 days. But then I said, hey, I can't help it. This feels like home. And I don't know what it is. It is a really good feeling. But everything falls in place, and my mom is here as well. And as many as you know, my dad passed away last year in October. And my dad was the best man ever. But he was not that adventurous. So, and he admitted that. He said, I'm just not that adventurous. I'm just me, you know? And that being said, Mom, you know, they went on holidays on the bike and did their thing. And that was it. But my mom said, I used to be a lot more adventurous. I love to travel and explore and do things like that. I say, hey Mom, you're 75. You got at least 20 years ahead of you. My grandma, 94, and only the last 3 months she got a little bit ill, and then she passed away, and that's it. So let's say, Mom, let's pretend that you're gonna be like grandma. It's 19 more years that you can live. What is it that you're gonna do? That's not me. That, you know, maybe it's other, but that is the conversation I had with my mom. She said, you guys woke me up. You know, what am I going to do the next 20 years? Am I gonna be home in the same house I live with Dad, where you guys grow up, and you know, listen to beautiful music, and because she loves opera and stuff like that, and my dad built I don't know, but you know, the quality of music they have is beautiful, and you hear the sound of the waves. So I went in the ocean this morning already. I had a swim, the surfboards, were already rental surfboards we took back yesterday. But it is, our mom said, hey, I might just even join you. And that is part of my vision and Muriel's vision as well, because my mom and Muriel are best friends, and they're very close, and that is so special that we can do that. So what happened is, when we hit bankruptcy with our restaurant, we started this journey on, you know, on building a new kind of business, a different way of providing for my family. And we found, many of you know, we started to work online. And I think we did pretty well. But our first goal, because our first goal was getting job free, getting rid of the restaurant and get Muriel out of that job. We managed to do that. So what happened after that is that I lost the drive to work for what I was working for. And that happened before. I think if I look back in my life, I wanted to have a restaurant. I managed to have a restaurant. It was working, and then I got bored. What do you work for? It's always interesting, you know? So now we got this new goal, and our goal is to move to Costa Rica within a year. So we need a year to, could be sooner, but I guess for the kids it will be a little bit abrupt. We do not have the income level that we really want and that we really desire. So picking up our stuff right now and moving to Costa Rica is maybe a little soon. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we changed our mind and we are actually living here in August. Because why not? But realistically, I say give it a year. It's also for my mom to grow into that, and for our kids to grow into that idea. It is an idea that is in my mind and Muriel's mind, already developed and longer there. So let's give the rest of the family also the time to adjust. Sam goes from up and down, up and down. She knows she really likes it here. She had some awesome horseback riding here. There are beautiful horses here. But it's also scary. She's 12 years old, heading on 13, and I can totally imagine that it is an age that is pretty scary. Nick, in that case, says yes, I'm gonna live here, and if my friend Cassie's come and visit me, I'm gonna speak Spanish to him, and he cannot understand me, and he sees the fun of that, But he's 7, very adjustable, and but guys, finding a home, finding a place where it's home, and I just don't see the point of living the rest of my life in the Netherlands. I mean, I love the Netherlands, but I get my energy level in the winter drops down. Just, I think you call it SAD, not that serious, but not serious enough to not get work done, not being the best husband ever, not being the nicest dad ever. And there's something, that happens. And I take my vitamin D3, I get lights, I go for a month to Thailand just to get through that winter. Here there's 12 hours of sunlight. So we work with a lot of clients and students that live in Eastern time. So now we are 2 hours behind Eastern time. So instead of working the nights, we're now working the mornings or working the day, But it's to be honest, I cannot find. Oh yeah, there's one negative one. I run into the garage yesterday and there was a spider as big as my hand, and I'm like, oh fuck, they live here as well. And but if that's it, I don't care. There are so many beautiful nature and animals, and I'm surfing. I think it's 5 years ago I had a serious accident with surfing in Portugal. I got wiped out, I crashed and came up, and then the wind, in that time the wind came up, and I had a big longboard and it came up and it smashed me on the head. So I passed out in the ocean. Muriel dragged me out. I had a really serious neck injury. I walked with a I don't know how to call that, with a collar for about 6 months, and I never really picked it up again. And sometimes, but the waves were not that great and stuff like that. But here in Costa Rica, I mean, it's very low tide now, and the waves are low, but they come in and they come in and they come in, and the ocean is just very warm. And so that is it. And you see all these people, the world is waking up. I think it's 6:30 right now, and people have their walks on the beach. And look, so Mur and I decided, as you know, we're gonna move to Costa Rica. And I have a friend. Look, I have a friend. So, and this is all of Costa Rica, and you know, people are friendly. People say hi. People, locals and expats and everything like that. So I understand. Anyway, we know a few people that live here, and I ramble on, and so I'm gonna quit. And you look, pelicans flying over. I don't know if you can see that. It is just a beautiful sight. They are surfing on the waves and catching their fish. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because it's gonna be a long video, or else, you know, it's past 10 minutes. But what I wanted to share with you is that you have to have a goal, that you have to have a fire in you to work for something, and if your loved ones around you can be part of that, you know, your family, your kids, my mom. I mean, I see my mom waking up, she's heading to the beach as well. Yeah, you can never see that, I guess. I don't even know where it is. I think it's either there or there. Anyway, that is what is, for me, what it is all about. And that is where I'm gonna work for. And we set up income goal of 30,000 per month. That's a nice income goal. And because that is $30,000 will bring us here a house that we really desire. And the house has 6 rooms, a room for all of us. A whole separate thing, space for my mom, and a room to work in, and a room for meditation. We are living on the beach here, so we can surf every morning, meditate on the beach, and picking up the yoga, and you know, also being able to travel to Netherlands, to Holland, to visit old friends and other relatives. That is something that sets you free. So what will your life look like if you could do that? Dude, I was actually I'm wondering, does everybody has this urge, you know, to live abroad, to move somewhere else? And I don't say living here is everything, but to be able to experience, to live somewhere else and to absorb, and even if you don't like it, you can say, hey, done that and experience that and have the feeling. But it's so important to find a place where you feel it in your heart that it's okay. And I think, I know we found that. I'm home. I'm just home. So guys, love you. The next thing is I'm gonna make breakfast for the family and get them out of their beds. The bags are already packed. Gonna put our bags and suitcases in the back of the pickup truck and drive to San Jose today. See the city for a bit, and tomorrow morning we have a 7 a.m. flight, and we have a 15-hour flight ahead of us, totally. And then we're in the Netherlands again. And pura vida. Life is beautiful. Talk soon, guys.